in the country itself. So listen, we're going to do everything we can to get people qualified, to get people here. The IFBB Pro League is on it. We're writing letters and recommendations to countries and things. So anything we can do to help these athletes out, the show will go on. Speaking of which, I can see some rumor mill going about. I love these people out there that, quote, got some great sources.
Yep.
I got to love these guys, and they come up with the last week. I hear that the Olympia is going to get moved to Florida. And it's like,
oh, I saw that.
Where do you people come up with stuff? It's not, we're not moving to Florida. I mean, they have no idea what an undertaking that would be at this point.
Yeah.
To move listen, it was hard enough to make the decision as it was, and then scramble to move, to the Planet Hollywood and all that. That was months ago. Now it would be an impossibility, but no, there is zero truth to the rumor for all the quote experts out there. The Olympia is not moving to Florida. It's not moving to Orlando. It's not moving to Tampa. Okay. Now we have had some shows that have moved clearly. The Tampa Pro went on and showed that Florida was obviously a very good place to put a show, as it's got the least amount of restrictions. So New York is moving to Florida, and Chicago was actually moving here to my home of Atlanta, Georgia. So
okay.
So we do have a few changes, but these shows will go on as scheduled, and the Olympia is full throttle ahead, man. We're here. We are. We're inside of what, 4 months?
Yeah. I mean, very excited. Have you seen the new? Have you actually been and visited the new venue?
I actually saw it some years ago. This was proposed change that was put together some years ago. It didn't get accepted back then. We stayed at the Orleans, but so yeah, I actually seen it some years ago. It's phenomenal. I mean,
Is it?
the theater setting. I mean, there's literally not a bad seat in the house. Traditionally the Olympia has been, at least the last 15 years, has been at the Orleans Arena, which is nice and all, but again, the sideways seating, unless you're down in the front, in the VIP section, not the back, you're just looking at the screen the whole time.
Yeah.
This is an actual gigantic theater. The Zappos Theater is phenomenal. Some of the biggest acts in Vegas perform there. So this is going to be a much better experience, in my opinion. I think a theater setting is always best for bodybuilding shows, as it's how I grew up traditionally. And it was always the best for lighting, the best for presentation, staging, people watching the show. This is going to be great.
How does it? Because I went 2001 and 2002. How would you say it compared to? Because the benchmark was always the Mandalay, which moved in 2005, wasn't it? How does it compare to the Mandalay as a hotel, as a venue, as for everything? How does it compare?
It's better.
Really?
The Mandalay was great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's better than the Mandalay for people that have been around long enough, like yourself, that remember that. It was a great venue, and everything was contained in one place, so it was really convenient. Now, people have short memories, because I remember people bitching about it being at the Mandalay because it was very expensive. They were killing you on rooms even back then. They tend to forget those type of things. And it just becomes, it was so much better back then. It's like the old fish story.
Yeah.
But this experience will be equal to, if not better than. I think it's better than. Yeah. I think it's a better setup.